That's right. You know, it's really like the only way to be like when you think about it. Wait, hold up, let me get my chair. That part right there. Here, grab a seat over here. Cigarettes. Yeah, I ain't even fucking. Motherfucker, you said, shit. I'm gonna sit in my chair. Okay, let's sit on the bed. That's right. That's right, man. Dun, 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 dun. It's a game show, bitch. Straight up game, bitch. That's right. That's how I get out. I'm hardcore. That's how I roll, dude. Right now, dude, I'm sitting here with my boy, Chris, dude. Chris, dude, you know what I'm saying? He's like another resident of the city that we call San Francisco, dude. But, you know, fuck San Francisco. What I'm here to talk about right now, dude, is like listen to that in the background, dude. That's my new fucking song, dude. It's probably the best fucking song, dude, of all fucking time, dude. Straight the fuck up. Like a lot of these people and shit, dude, they don't know. Listen to that, dude. That part right there, dude. Fuck Casey too, dude. And the goddamn American motherfucker, 40 goddamn motherfucker. You know? You know? Because that's right, dude. Like in the future and shit, dude. Like after Casey Kasem is resurrected and all that shit, dude. Like, you know, we're all back. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like, you know, my song will be included in there. It'll be like America's Top 40. I'm Casey Kasem. And as we're spinning out here, you know, and it'll be like, you'll be sitting there, you'll be like, damn. Because it'll be like a Sunday or something like that. But we won't even be tripping and stuff, dude, because we know Casey Kasem is resurrected. You know what I'm saying, dude? So we won't even trip. He's like, moving up 3 notches is a man named King from Highland, California. And I'll be like, yeah, dude, this is my shit, dude. Because I came back in the resurrection too, bro. But listen, we're not going to talk about the resurrection and all. Fuck a resurrection. Fuck all that shit, dude. What I came in and talk about, dude, first of all, was that, you know, it's been a weird couple of days, dude, you know what I'm saying? And I know that you guys are seeing me like in a different mode right now. Even dressed like this, I got full on street punk credibility, dude. Don't trip, bro. You know, a lot of people and stuff, they'll see you, you know, because you can be like an individual, dude. You can be like one of those guys at the house, dude, that just like psychedelic furs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying, dude? People don't even know, dude. You know, the other day I was watching the Pet Shop Boys video. I was hella stoked, dude. I hadn't seen that like a long time. So what I did, dude, here's what I did, right? If you really want to get insane, we can go into the Blow Monkeys. People just don't know, dude. You know, I said, that's cool, bitch. You gonna want some more, though. That's all right. See ya. But anyway and stuff, right? So, you know, I guess that's, you know, what I was talking about was like the last couple of days and stuff, right? You know, it's been like, you know, I mean, if you check the channel and stuff, right? I guess one of the things to celebrate is I got Japan now. I got Japanese audience, and that's cool. You know, that's hella cool because I'd be over there. I'd be like, hey, Chin Lee, come here. You know what I'm saying, dude? I'll be like, I just see her walking. Hey, Chin Lee, stop. You know, she probably be trying to get away from me and stuff, right? But I look, yeah, I get her trapped, dude. You know, like 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay, all right, see you later, Chin Lee. But it's nothing. So, right? So at the same time and stuff, dude, I got a Japanese audience. You know, and I got, so, you know, the whole world, you know, it's still there, dude. It's not like, you know, we moved to a different planet. You know what I'm saying and stuff, right? That's why I was just thinking earlier. It would be stupid to make a time capsule. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though this song is like one of the best fucking songs in our history, dude. You know, it would be stupid. It would be dumb, dude. It would be stupid, dude, to put it in a time capsule. Because who's going to see it, dude? Us when we get back from the resurrection, dude, that's fucking corny. You're all like, yo, remember Darth Vader? Oh, well, you know, so what, dude? You know, you guys act like, you know, we're gonna be fucking taken over by a different fucking race, dude. They'll probably be Aryans. No doubt, I'm gonna run from white people one more time. You know what I'm saying, dude? You know, from a planet called Zotar, with a K at the end of it. It's silent. But listen, so at the same fucking time, dude, you know, it's like the last time, you know, so I got a Japanese audience now and shit, right? You know, I got an audience in Germany, that's right, with such niece, you know what I'm saying? I thought that you were trying to, like, lure me in and shit with a fucking guitar. It was working. I saw your little album and shit. I was like, oh, she finally got her little shit out, huh? That's cool. No, I never said anything. Fuck you, just shut the fuck up. I'll be here in a minute. So at the same time and stuff, right? So I got a German audience. I got an audience in Germany. So if I go to Germany, people will know me. You know, I'll be like, the Kommissar, and they start walking away. No, dude. But if I go to Germany, and then I got an audience in Canada, too, that's cool. Because Shania Twain is hella fucking fine, dude. That's straight up, dude. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know, if you gotta check her out in that video, Any Man of Mine, nigga. Just running, you know, just sitting around dancing outside with some blue jeans on. So anyway, I got an audience in Canada. That's right. I guess I could probably stop by there later, Shania. It's really nothing. You know, let me get all this stuff together and stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, listen. You know, it's like, yeah, you know, if you set out to conquer the world, bitch, you know what I'm saying? You want the whole world. I don't want just like Canada, Japan, and Germany. I got the United States too, but that ain't shit. I'm talking about what about Australia, dude? Shit like that. You're gonna stick with me, honey. You're gonna come up. Get the fuck out of here. So at the same time and stuff, right?
Well, welcome back to Like It or Not. We are
so I got Japan, Canada, Germany, United States. Shit, fuck that. And you know, really what I'm aiming for is because eventually what's gonna happen is we're gonna discover life on another planet. Right? And it's not even gonna matter. Because, you know, via satellite, they're gonna be like, this is this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, or whatever and shit. And it really doesn't matter if we were to fucking start life on 10 fucking planets in this goddamn universe. Via satellite, this is the Beatles. Straight the fuck up, dude. That shit is like time. You know, unless you guys are gonna go up there and invent your own little fucking type of music or something. I don't know what it could possibly be. You know, who influenced you? You know what I'm saying? Basically, when we get a hold of it, we'll probably just think it sucks, dude. Unless it comes from a planet, dude, like full of straight up dark guys, dude. They're all white, dude, but there's like about 5 black dudes that are fucking, you know.
I like bitches, so I love thrifting. That's where you're gonna find.
Like 5 black dudes, dude. And there's like, but there's tons and tons of bitches. So we're cool. Yeah, at the same time, so but every time they come out with some new shit, it sounds like corn or something. We're like, yeah, dude. Right? You know what I'm saying? But either way, let's just say we started life on another planet today. We discovered life on another planet. Right? Because that's how it's going to be. You're going to discover life on another planet. There is no way that you're going to leave Earth without Sparky, your dog. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? There are more than 250,000 species, and more than that, million species of life. This whole planet is alive. What about if you plant something? There's bacteria, all that shit. So look, there's no way that you're going to go, if you landed on Mars right now, tonight, you wouldn't hear no crickets. You wouldn't hear nothing. It would just be silent, dude. You'd be like, fuck that. I want to go back home. So it's really going to be like we're going to discover life on another planet. But when we do, you know, somebody said Titan. I don't know. They said, one of the moons of Jupiter looks habitable. You know, that's cool. You know, because God is like that. He said, yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Because, the first time and stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, a moon's supposed to be in the sky, and, it's like, fuck those evolution creeps.
That we're experiencing, right?
Well, but then again, if we all did come from a single-celled animal in the middle of the ocean, and then we turned into a fish, and then or some kind of fish-like creature, and then we made it up to land. Imagine that, a fish, you spending all his life in water and decide you wanted to get on land all of a sudden. Then you get on land, and then you start flying, and then eventually you turn into Homo sapiens erectus. That's because there's bitches around too.
Now we are getting into.
So at the same time and stuff, right? But if you want to believe that, you can. But you don't have to, dude. So anyway, getting back to the moon, Titan is the moon. But they said that it's atmosphere and stuff like that. It's habitable. So anyway, it's like we're going to discover life on a different planet. We're not going to go, nobody's going to leave here. I mean, what do you think? Do the ark? You're going to take a sample of every fucking animal, living thing on the fucking planet and take it to another fucking planet? A planet? That's fucking silly. Right? What about water? Right? Yeah, like whatever, bitch. So it's like we'll discover life on another planet. We'll be like, hey, there's people here. And then all of a sudden, there'll be like 2 planets of chicks that think I'm hot. And I'm with it. And then at the same time, they'll be like, it doesn't matter. Be a satellite. This is Kim Jong. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever and stuff, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on. But anyway, once they do and stuff, and they put this song on there, dude, the people of that planet are pretty much going to agree. They're going to be like, this is the best fucking song, dude, all fucking time, dude.
Today, that's right. It's the OG, my radio wife, my good friend. It's Alexis Thompson, America.
Anyway,
that's right.
What was that dog? Oh, shit.
Say hi to America, Lex.
Hi, America.
We try to block that out and stuff, dude. It's not, dare to keep kids off drugs. We fucking dare you.
We moved them all.
So all the other good stuff, right? And anyway, it goes and stuff, right? That's it. Now you guys know that I'm taking over the fucking world, dude. Straight the fuck up. What the fuck did you think I was gonna do with it?
You can say it too, but it'd just be redundant.
But I mean, come on. It's a world, dude. It's a world, dude. It's got to be controlled by somebody. So, like, whatever. At the same time, I know the owner. I know the owner and shit, dude. He was like, who? I was like, yeah, right, dude. And he was like, all right, dude. And I was like, who? So it's really not nothing. It's all about you. So at the same time and stuff, right? With that, you know the call words, the call letter. It's pain, bitch.